Hey guys, it is Cheryl and Nala. This is Nala, my senior cat. In this video, I want to share with you some 3 big ideas on how to deal with anger. People ask me, what do you do when you're feeling angry? Like even this kitty cat, sometimes when overstimulated, she gets angry with me and she nips at me. The other day, she kind of like nipped on my cheek because I was just like, wow, I was hugging her too much. So, but she's an animal. She's excused, but we're higher level animals. But anyways, yeah, how do we deal with anger? In this world right now, a lot of people are so sensitive, they get angry very easily. And with all this dichotomous thinking, it's either black or white, blue or red, there's no gray zone. People get offended so easily. And, maybe some people may not feel appreciated at work, or they may not feel appreciated at home. They may not feel appreciated in their relationships, and they're up to here with anger, and they just blow up. Well, first of all, why do we need to learn how to deal with anger? Hey, people want world peace, right? You hear that a lot in Miss Universe. We want world peace. How could we have world peace when we don't know how to deal with anger? So, and there's a gift. There's a gift behind anger. There's a gift behind conflict. It's to teach us to learn the art of diplomacy, to learn how to be kind with one another. And the highest essence of anger, of conflict, is to bring us in full circle back to peace. And what is anger? Anger is an impulse to an old story. It's also an impulse to maybe an old wound. When one or more of our boundaries have been violated, naturally we're going to feel angry and we want to retaliate, but we don't have to react. People do react right away, and it's important to expand that gap between the stimulus and the reaction. We need to learn how to respond instead of react. So number one big idea on how to handle anger is pause, wait, take a pause. A pause, when you take a pause, it's a field of transformation. Take a pause, take a deep breath, and maybe that other person who made you angry doesn't really mean what they say or what they did. So we need to develop a great capacity to take a pause. We're not trained to do that, to take a pause and take a breath, to relax every cell in our body instead of just like recoiling. Our heart tends to recoil right away, and we want to just blast, throw logs on fire. And does it solve the problem? No, of course not. It just makes it worse, and it could lead to something not so good when when a person is overly reacting. So anger is basically a poor management of the mind, and the mind is your nervous system. It's your neurology. So when something makes us angry, you just kind of take a pause. If you're arguing with whether your child or your spouse or somebody or a coworker, we just need to express that, hey, you know what? I'm angry right now and I don't want to respond to this. I'll get back to you when I'm calm. Or when they're yelling at you, I love this. I learned this a long time ago. When they're yelling at you, especially like if you're a parent, if your kid's yelling at you or your spouse is yelling at you, the best response. How do you respond? My response would be, I will speak with you when your voice is as soft as mine. Isn't that easy? I will respond to you. I will speak with you when your voice is as soft as mine. Because when you respond to an angry person, it's just gonna blow up, and it's not gonna end well. And we all know that, right? So how? You just take a pause, take a deep breath. Maybe this person doesn't really mean what they say, so let's all calm down here and we can talk when we're all calm. And number two, second big idea is ask yourself this question. How would my higher self respond to this? How would my best self respond to this situation that's making me angry? And you can even journal first, because you know what? I just want to remind you that you are stronger than you think. And you are much bigger than you think. You are more patient. You are calm. And you just need to harness that peace that you have inside. You have peace. We don't have peace. We generate peace. You got to generate it. Just like the power plant doesn't have energy, it generates energy. We don't have peace. We generate peace like a power plant. And really unleash that compassion within you. We have peace and compassion inside, but sometimes it gets all buried inside there and it's been unused for a while. So yeah, we need to learn how to manifest compassion and peace. And instead of reacting or yelling back at the person, we can just breathe, pause, breathe, and then respond instead of react. So, because peace begins with us. It begins with that man in the mirror. See, I have this mirror on the back of my phone because change begins, within us. And if we start with ourselves, you create that ripple effect. And when you're a role model, you are a role model. And we just need to have that role model mindset, and so that we can influence others. Because when let's say when you speak softly, they're yelling at you, but yet you're responding in a soft voice, they can't help it but calm down. You need to generate that calm energy, and they're gonna respond the same way. So it's all, I remember when I had an argument, I used to have arguments with my daughter, and I would tell her, I will speak with you when your voice is as soft as mine. And I would, go to the restroom and just kind of calm myself down and think about how am I going to respond to this? So that it's a practice. It takes practice to become peaceful and to become a calm person, because during a crisis someone needs to be calm, and you are a leader, and leaders remain calm during a crisis, so you could think better and make better decisions. And when you make better decisions, it's good for everyone. Okay, I hope you like this video, and you can share it with your friends who may need to hear this message too. I think everyone needs to hear a message on how to deal with anger. Okay, guys, thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Mwah.